Reptiles, welcome back to my channel. So I am back home from Iowa. I just got out of the shower, so my hair is super wet, which is kind of good because you can't see all the gray in it. All my purple is fading out and it is turning gray. So I need to get that dyed back brown probably. I don't know if I'm gonna do purple again. I don't know. Anyways, I'm back home in Alabama. Got back home to all of my pets. So that made me super excited because I missed them all when I was gone. The first thing I did when I got home was loved my dogs and went through and checked on all my animals, and they're all doing it fantastically. So we will look at them in a little bit. You can see my tan line from where my Apple Watch is supposed to be. Much better. Anyways, we're gonna look at some of the animals a little later in this vlog, but right now we are going to look at the hiking trip that we went on recently. We found a couple little lizards, little bugs and stuff, so that was cool. We went to Rainbow Mountain in Madison, so here is a couple minutes of that.
I heard it.
I see him. He's right out in the open. He's on the tree.
And now here's a little bit of my nightly routine with some of the animals, not all of them. I didn't film all of them, but here is some of them. So just a quick update on this tank. This is my crocodile skink Cersei's tank. You guys saw it not too long ago when I set it up, and everything is still growing pretty good. I honestly expected these Draconia spikes to be dead by now because I didn't think that they would make it, but they're doing very, very good. See, they're still super green. And my umbrella tree is doing wonderfully. I did have to move her food bowl closer to her because she was kind of very antsy with the move, and coming all the way out to this area was a little scary for her, so I just moved it, made it where it'd be closer to her and she wouldn't have to walk as far. There are an insane amount of springtails in her little pond back there. And the amount of gnats in this tank is insane. I normally don't have a problem with gnats when I set up bioactive tanks, but maybe it's just because it's summer. There are so many gnats in this tank. But yeah, I always think it's funny seeing the little springtails leaping into water pools. They're all very much alive. I think they're just using this to kind of come in and out. Yeah, this tank is doing very well, and now that I have moved her food bowl closer to her little hide, because that is her favorite hide, she has her full appetite back. And I know one of you guys pointed out to me that I should change all of my analog thermometer hygrometers to digital ones. I am going to do that. I was on vacation last week. I was out of the state, so I will be doing that soon. I actually have some extra ones. I just gotta stick batteries in it, and then I have to order a few more for my other tanks. Next time you see this tank, she should have a new one. And that one is all done for the day. Now we gotta spray down Goliath's tank, who is just hanging out on this branch. She loves climbing the top of these. I made a comment about her having a hard time climbing glass, and I noticed, ignore my suitcase there, like I said, I was out of town last week, but I noticed shortly after I put her into this tank, she started climbing the glass. She was climbing her glass last night, and that never happens. Is she gonna jump at me? She does not like human interaction in her tank. I often get asked how much and how often I feed my crested gecko, my gargoyle gecko. I change this out every other day, so I leave it in there one day, and you can see that she barely drank anything or ate anything. And then when I'm spraying down her tank, I'll just spray a little water in there just to kind of moisten it back up, and I'll leave it in there for a second night, and then I'll get them new food the following day. So I leave their food in there for 2 days. This tank smells so good. It smells like a forest. Next up, we're spraying Dexter's tank. I wanted so badly for this proton plant to do good, and it's dying. He really, really liked that plant, so the moment that I put it in there, he just jumped all over it and squished it, and the leaves aren't doing so great, but that's okay. That's something that if I ever redo his bioactive tank, which I don't plan on doing anytime soon, because these plants are doing really good. But if I were to ever redo his plant, I'd probably buy another one and put it in there for him, because he really liked that plant. And it's the same with him. I'm going to leave his food in there. I made it yesterday fresh. So today I'm just going to take my sprayer and just lightly spray the top of it just to moisten it up, and he will get fresh food tomorrow. And then I'll quickly spray down Sterling's tank. Sterling's doing really good. He shed recently, and his eyes are looking more and more black every time he sheds, which is awesome. That means he can probably see a little more. He just ate like the day before yesterday, so he's in his hot spot digesting that meal. I haven't been recording him eating just because it is kind of difficult for him, but he is eating well, which is awesome. She's doing good as always now that she is no longer displaying her breeding behaviors that she has been for the past few months. She has gone on a hunger strike for the last 2 or 3 weeks, but she is a chunky, healthy girl, so there's nothing for us to worry about there. I actually ended up taking Percy here to the vet because we thought that she had eggs, and the vet did an x-ray and everything. It's really hard to get her with all this glare. They did an x-ray and everything. She does not have eggs, but the vet thought it was really interesting that she is displaying all of the egg behaviors. She is storing fat and eating like crazy, and everything that she does, according to the vet, points to her thinking that she has eggs, but she doesn't. spray down this tank.
Morty's looking super cute while his light's about to go out. You may remember that the entire front of this tank was covered in Eco Earth, and he has dug out the entire thing, so he likes to dig. He is getting so big so fast. We are actually looking into upgrading his tank to a 4-foot long tank because this 40-gallon Exoterra is in no way, shape, or form going to be big enough for when he is an adult, even though it is the minimum requirement.
And that's about it, guys. We are so close to 5,000, which is crazy. I feel like I am always counting the thousands, which is so crazy to me. That's so many people. Like I always say, 5,000 people. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of you guys. So thank you so much for that. If you're new here, welcome. These are my Wednesday vlogs, and yeah, I will see you guys on Sunday. No idea what this Sunday video is going to be about, but I will see you guys on Sunday. As always, if you're not already, feel free to follow me on my other socials and like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications every single time I put in a video, which is every Sunday and Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.